Okay, let's dive into this. Most startups actually fail because they kind of outgrow their local pond way before they ever learn how to swim in the big ocean. We're living in this incredibly dynamic era right now, literally a world where innovation moves significantly faster than borders. So, success for the next generation of entrepreneurs? It's really no longer defined just by surviving the competition in your hometown. It's about taking your ideas and creating an impact on a massive, global scale. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're unpacking a truly fascinating initiative. It's called the GoGlobal Startup Launchpad. Basically, it's an action-driven platform designed specifically to equip aspiring founders with the exact tools and the mindset they need to actually compete in the international marketplace. So here's our roadmap for the Explainer today. We'll start with the global expansion imperative, then enter the GoGlobal Startup Launchpad itself. After that, we'll look at the action-oriented difference, how it's driving real societal impact, look at some award-winning validation, and finally wrap up with its commercial potential and the future. All right, part one, the global expansion imperative. Why go global? Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it addresses the core question, why go global at all? Well, historically, the business world was highly segmented into these isolated local markets. But today, the rules of the game have fundamentally changed, thanks to things like globalization, comprehensive free trade agreements, and massive digital platforms. The barriers to international business have just drastically lowered. Honestly, today's macroeconomic landscape strictly demands entrepreneurs who understand global innovation and market expansion right from day one. You just can't wait around anymore. There's this old myth floating around that international expansion is this exclusive club strictly reserved for large, multinational corporations. Well, according to Dr. Zarina Samsudin from the Johar Business School, that's a myth we need to aggressively break. The new reality is that global markets are incredibly accessible now. With digital platforms like Shopee International and Alibaba, literally even school leavers and early-stage entrepreneurs can reach customers thousands of miles away. You absolutely do not need to be a corporate giant to have a giant reach anymore. Moving on to part two, enter GoGlobal Startup Launchpad, Bridging the Gap. So what exactly is it? Well, the GoGlobal Startup Launchpad is this action-oriented, practical business guideline for starting a business and expanding beyond borders. Think of it like a flight simulator for startups. It takes participants from mere ambition to actual execution, bridging local ideas with scalable global opportunities. It's a really clear roadmap focused entirely on learning by doing. And I really want to emphasize a crucial distinction here. This is not just another boring textbook or some theoretical seminar. At its core, it's a complete, hands-on launch ecosystem. Let's move to and see how this builds the exact journey founders take. Step 1 focuses on market entry strategies. Then Step 2 dives right into basic and international market research. Step 3 is all about value creation and marketing tactics. And finally, Step 4 implements these absolutely vital performance tracking tools. The beauty of this is, it doesn't matter if you're an aspiring entrepreneur selling homemade cookies, offering specialized technical services, or even creating unique crafts. This step-by-step module introduces you to the essential business capabilities you need to validate your ideas and actually grow them. Part 3. The action-oriented difference. What makes it unique? So what sets it apart? Well, this module uses a really cool signature dual approach, local relevance with global ambition. This is absolutely key because think about it. Starting a business locally in Malaysia requires a very different mindset compared to scaling that exact same business in Vietnam or the Middle East. Furthermore, the content is purely hands-on. We're talking practical worksheets, checklists, real-world case studies, the whole shebang. It heavily encourages data-driven decision-making, which is just absolutely critical for survival in the digital age. Ultimately, it actively fosters a culture of innovation and entrepreneurial competitiveness. You aren't just taught to make a business, you're guided to make a globally viable one. Which leads us to part 4, driving real societal impact beyond business creation. And this brilliantly illustrates how the impact of this launchpad extends way beyond simple business creation. It truly empowers youth, giving them that crucial confidence to take their very first entrepreneurial steps. And by doing so, it promotes essential job creation and self-employment. That is incredibly crucial in our post-pandemic economy where, let's be honest, traditional job markets can be pretty tight. It develops a mindset that's entirely focused on problem-solving, creativity, and value creation. Ultimately, it literally transforms participants from job seekers into job creators, supporting inclusive economic growth by specifically reaching groups who might otherwise lack access to traditional business education, folks like TVET students and young women. Let's look at part 5, award-winning validation, benchmarked for success. Right, so here is the proof. This initiative holds an official certificate of copyright notification from the Intellectual Property Corporation of Malaysia. That establishes the proprietary, protective value of the GoGlobal Startup Launchpad. It's officially registered to University Tun Hussein on Malaysia as the owner and Dr. Zarina Binti Fromsudin as the author. So this isn't just some conceptual idea. It's a formalized, highly valued literary work that sets a very serious benchmark for quality. And the academic and innovation community has heavily validated this project too, earning both a certificate of appreciation and a really prestigious Gold Award at the RISE 2025 International Research and Innovation Symposium. I mean, that is a tremendous, peer-reviewed endorsement of the project's innovative design and execution. It proves that this framework doesn't just sound good in theory, it actually holds up against rigorous academic and industry standards. Finally, Part 6, Commercial Potential in the Future, Scaling the Solution. So, the crucial point is that GoGlobal has strong commercial viability built right into its framework. The strategic rollout plan includes packaging the content as paid online workshops, creating certified-based programs for university and TVET students, and even offering it as a digital toolkit for SME support agencies. The delivery is designed to be as broad as possible, utilizing platforms everyone already knows and uses, like Zoom, YouTube, and dedicated learning portals. This ensures wide access not just across Malaysia, but it gives it the very real ability to scale out into those vast ASEAN youth networks. Consider this core philosophy from the project's creators. The future belongs to entrepreneurs who dare to think beyond borders. I just love that. It perfectly captures the ambitious essence of this entire explainer. The GoGlobal Startup Launchpad isn't simply preparing startups for business, it's preparing them for the world. It's all about teaching founders to build smarter, innovate boldly, and compete globally. Which brings us to our final thought-provoking question for you today. Are we ready to go global? The potential is undeniably there. The innovative ideas are there. And now, the structured, action-oriented platform is there to make it happen. Consider this an open invitation and a call to action. Stakeholders, educators, government agencies, and youth leaders, everyone is invited to collaborate to help shape the future of entrepreneurship in Malaysia and far beyond. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep building, and I really hope this leaves you inspired to take your own ambitions global.